Welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarning community. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming and spending a little bit of your Friday with me. Today we're just gonna chit chat. I'm gonna show you a project and it's gonna be short and sweet today, guys. There's really not a whole lot going on. This time of year is kind of crazy, busy, trying to get the pool going, yard work, cleaning up from all the fall and winter, and my crochet time kind of goes down a little bit this time of year. But that's okay. I pick it up and I do a lot, especially in the evenings, sitting watching TV with my husband. So yesterday I was watching Judy at Judy's Creations and Crochet, and she was talking about how she found a site on Facebook that sells it's like a yarn destasher. One of the Facebook groups is called, I think it's called Yarn Sell, Swap, and Destash. It sucked me down the rabbit hole yesterday, big time. And it is the perfect website. Say you're working on a project and you're a skein short. You could post it on this Facebook group if anybody else there might have some in their stash. And then you work out the logistics of cost or swap or whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's a really fun. They sell everything from dollar store to super high end. And I spent way too much time searching on that website. I did not currently purchase anything. I do have my eye on some hand-dyed yarn and some Madeline Tosh, which I love Madeline Tosh. But anyway, and there's a couple other ones. There's one called A Real Yarn Destash, and another one called Yarn Hoarders Destash. And it's just another resource to find yarn if there's a specific yarn you're looking for, or maybe just you want to try something on the hand-dyed spectrum, but you don't want to pay full price. That might be a place to, to check it out. So like I said, I spent way too much time on that site yesterday. So, and then, yesterday, you do all the running around that you have to do. And I've been to the pool store and I went to the jewelry store back in August. Michael's was having a sale. And I don't know about your Michaels, but my Michaels, when they do their clearance sale, like this time of year, they literally take everything off the shelves and throw it into bins with their clearance on it. And I was digging through, trying to find some Karen cotton cakes. I remember that's what I was after. And I'm digging in, and my granddaughter was with me and my daughter was with me, and we were just chit-chatting, whatever. We got home and I was showing my husband what I bought, and I noticed the diamond was gone out of my ring. I wanted to die right there. But anyway, long story short, I finally got it replaced, and that's what I spent a lot of time yesterday, was at the jewelry store getting my ring replaced. I love this ring. My husband bought this for me in Curacao for our 30th wedding anniversary. And I was so devastated and heartbroken when I lost the diamond. And he kept telling me, we'll get it replaced, And we did. We finally got it replaced. So it's nice to have my ring back. But anyway, so like I said, between all that and car shopping, which that's still a ongoing process, we have narrowed it down to a Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk that we can tow behind our motorhome. So I'm thrilled about that. We now have narrowed it down to, we know what we're looking for. Now we just got to find the perfect one and bring it home. Hopefully we'll get that done today or tomorrow. because we'll have to put the base plate on it so that we can tow it. And then I want to do a practice run before we drive all the way to Indiana with it. So got a camping trip coming up in our near future. So anyway, between all of that and, working on the pool and spending some time outside, excuse me, gosh darn, allergies are killing me this year. I told you on Wednesday, I have an idea in my head for a top for my granddaughter that I'm hoping that I can translate from a child size to an adult size. Well, I did one version and I'm not thrilled with it. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking I might have to take this apart. But this is what I came up with. Now, the stitch that I used for the bottom part is the Tunisian mesh stitch. And if you notice, my bottom isn't curling because I did a regular foundation row, then a row of purls. And it kind of gave it a really nice finished edge. And then I started the mesh stitch. Here is my problem is, I think I need to, and then I did the mesh stitch for a while, and then I did the honeycomb stitch, for modesty on the top. Well, I don't think I started it far enough down. I think I needed to start it down here instead of up here. I think it needs to be more solid further down. And for whatever reason, I don't think that the panels on the back, I think I dropped a stitch or something because I don't think they match up right. And I'm not thrilled with the straps. I want to do a different strap, I think. I'm thinking I might want to make it crisscross so the straps would be longer. I'm okay with it being a little boxy. And I love this yarn. And the yarn I used is Yarn Bee Urban Chic that I picked up on clearance last year. This is a 78 acrylic, 22 cotton, number 3 light. Each of these little skeins had 275 yards. I have one more. This is more than enough to do one panel, and then the other one will be more than enough to do a second panel. I'm going to retry this. This didn't take me long at all, just a couple of hours. It's just really small, two panels, mainly because I don't know how to do Tunisian in the round yet. I'm watching some videos trying to figure it out. But I don't mind sewing together. So I'm going to try a second version of this. I think I'm going to make the straps longer and make them crisscross in the back. I think I'm going to make the honeycomb section longer so that it covers more of the top section of her torso. But I loved doing this stitch. It was really fast and really quick. It looks good in this yarn, and this yarn is soft and springy and spongy and squishy. It's the perfect little, even if she throws it over her bathing suit, because they do have a pool in their yard too. But it'll be a cute little, with shorts, to go out and feed the chickens or whatever. These little buttons are definitely just decorative, just so you can kind of figure out which is the front and which is the back. If I don't do a crisscross, I think I'm going to make wider straps. I'm not thrilled with the thin straps. So this was the prototype. This was the, can it work? Yes, but it needs something different. So I am going to start a second version of this. Based on the measurements that I have, and see if I can't make it a little bit better. We'll see next week what we can come up with. But I loved this Tunisian stitch. I love doing Tunisian crochet. Um, I love the honeycomb stitch. I think it's such an interesting, fun stitch to do. And this lace stitch, it was nice, and it's sturdy enough that it's exactly what I was looking for. So back to the drawing board on this, although I am going to send this to my daughter and let her, it could be for whatever, feeding the chickens, whatever. I have more than enough of this to do a second version, and I'll show you what I've modified when I'm done with it. So anyway, that's it, guys. I've been rambling for over 10 minutes. Can you believe it? Today is Good Friday for all of you who are celebrating Easter or Passover. I hope you have a great weekend. If you don't celebrate Easter religiously and you're just about the Easter Bunny, I hope you have a great weekend, enjoying time with family and friends. This is one of those weekends that it's just about family and faith and friendship, and I hope you all have just a really great long weekend, enjoying each other, maybe getting in some time to spend on your crafting, and until Monday when we can be together again, happy Easter and be kind to everyone.